All right, today, guys, we got a couple good ones for you. When I say a couple, I mean like both of them, because we got two and they're both going to be really good. You guys have been asking for a month, obviously, for many classes, but today we are going to take another one off the list that has been asked for many times. Now, based on what you guys know about what I'm looking for in my next Hyperburn, you've recommended this class to me time and time again. I don't know if this is going to be like my number one pick, but as of right now, before we even start the interview, this is something that I am definitely interested in and am very much so looking forward to hearing all of the ins and outs from the number one requested professional of what is known in the Maplestory community as the number one absolute undeniable tankiest class in the entire game. We have none other than ARCAH himself coming on to show us the MIHILE Giga Chad tank everything, ignore all damage gameplay. That's right, we finally got one, guys. I finally got one. Hello?
Yo,
what's up, bro?
everything's good.
Yeah,
How about you?
we're starting real early today because of the EU time zone, guys.
Yeah, sorry to pull you.
No,
into my-
you're good. You're good. It's fine. I just rolled all my fams from the Inkwell note and got nothing, so I don't want to play the game anyway.
That's real and true. Yeah.
I'm pumped for this, bro. Dude, everyone was asking for you to pull up for this one, so I'm really pumped that you agreed to this. Thank you in advance.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't even aware you were doing this until you had like 20 videos uploaded. And someone in the MIHILE channel asked me if I was gonna do the interview. I was like, "What interview?"
Yeah. I've heard so much about this class, and I haven't really had a chance to see it in action yet, so I'm excited for this.
Like what I've seen from other people say is that they have very decisive opinions about this class.
Yeah,
Either
for sure.
they say it's completely broken and overpowered, or it does no damage,
Yeah.
Or there's like it doesn't die but it does no damage, or it does way too much damage for how undying it is, or
Yeah.
that MIHILE in my party keeps dying even though they shouldn't be dying.
What?
It's
That's
like,
a crazy one. I have this list, this document that shows like
Yeah.
it's like a lot of classes benchmark in terms of like their damage, but it's based on like a video that like a player submitted, right? So it's based on like actual real performance. And every time I look at it, I'm so surprised at how high MIHILE is on a lot of these damage charts, because
Yeah.
everyone always talks about how little damage this class takes, how tanky it is, and no one ever talks about how much damage it can actually deal. So I'm excited to see like that side of things.
Yeah, for sure. There's like I said, there's not too many mains of this class. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people play it as a boss meal, and a lot of people. It's gonna sound stupid because the class is pretty easy, but a lot of people don't really know how to play the class properly,
Yeah, makes sense.
and they're missing out on a lot of damage that, it's not even that hard to pull off, but it's just like maybe
Yeah.
not immediately obvious that you should be doing.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, let's get started. I usually like to start this off by getting my guest to show off something in your opinion that's like a selling point of MIHILE, of your class. So just something cool. You can explain like why it's cool, you can explain what you're doing, or you can just show it off a little bit, completely up to you, whatever it is.
I would say there's 2 or 3 things I could show off.
Okay.
One is obviously the parry.
Yep.
Right. There's the whole class, the whole concept of this class revolves around it. There's like many effects to the skills. You see the skill description is quite long,
Okay.
and then it goes further with advanced version.
Oh, okay.
And then
Okay.
so many skills are linked to some kind of effect of Royal Guard. There's like 3 passives, and then your 5th job skills scale off of your stacks, and your timing window depends on how many stacks you have, etc., etc.
Okay.
So the core of the class is the parry. As you press it, you see a little shield animation, and that's it. And with a -2 hat, you have basically 5 seconds cooldown on it. That's a parry,
okay.
right? So anytime you want to get hit, you can just press it. It works with touch damage as well, but they've removed touch damage from most bosses.
Yeah.
But in mobbing, very much just jump into a monster and trigger it. So you can see the border around me, and
yeah.
I'm completely iframe.
Okay.
So every 5 seconds, I can pull this parry, and I get iframe for 4 seconds. So you can essentially have 80% iframe uptime if you were to cast it off cooldown every time. You know, reality looks different, but the potential iframe is 80%. Which is... yeah, this class is kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. This is super unique.
Yeah, this is what I like so much about the class, is that it's very different, right?
Yeah.
You have this parry, you can go, you know, as aggressive as you want. I don't know which bosses I'm going to showcase, because I don't know if you've seen... Have you done Kalos before?
I haven't done Kalos. I've done phase 1 of Kalos.
Okay, let me hop into Gloom then. So the other fun thing is not only the parry, which is basically like selfish, right? We also have very, very high damage reduction for our party members.
Oh, okay.
So this isn't relevant in too many bosses. I'm not going to take Door, for example. But there are some cases where it's actually useful, like Extreme Carlos is really, really nice. Like you can just continue to DPM the boss for 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Without having to anyone worry about dying. You can even face tank full map attacks that do 1000% damage.
Damn, okay.
This is the only class in the game that can tank 1k attacks, and it can make their party members tank 1k attacks.
Damn, okay.
So another thing is, you know, all of these pieces of debris, they give you like debuffs, right?
Yeah.
So when I pop the shield, and I take a hit, you can see I didn't take any debuffs.
Okay.
I'm not stunned. And this works for the whole party as well. You can just tank status debris, and this is really useful in Saren, where you get blinded and it takes off any damage you take.
Yeah.
So I took 8.4k damage there.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's like 10% of my HP. Again, I can tank everything. These do 300% each. And I don't know if my shield is gonna be lasting long enough. I used it kind of early. Yeah, it's gonna expire before I can show what I wanted to show.
Oh, are you gonna tank the beam too?
Yeah, you can tank the entire beam.
Oh my god, bro. What is this class? All right.
Yeah, mind you, this is for the whole party as well, right?
Yeah.
So this is just, you know, a fun experience.
Yeah. So everyone inside of that
tank.
shield gets the same like bonuses you do? Everyone inside the bubble?
Pretty much.
Damn.
Oh, also we can place our summon mid-air anywhere we want. I don't know how many classes have that, but...
Yeah, okay.
I don't think many classes can, actually.
No, that's pretty cool.
Most of them are grounded.
Yeah, most of them need like a platformer or something.
Yeah. Also, when I pop my burst, I get my own sword.
That's sick.
And you can actually have wings with it as well. And anytime you're bursting, your whole party can see that you're bursting, because they can see the sword and the wings.
Oh, shit.
And you can turn this off as well. Oh, I don't have the shield. I'm actually flubbing this so hard. That's crazy.
That's okay, that's okay.
Let me just trigger an open, double open then. Oh yeah, I can also just stand here and parry the laser. But I have to walk out.
So the iframe lasts 4 seconds when you hit a parry?
Yeah.
Okay. God damn. God damn.
Yeah. Another fun thing is that Royal Guard can cancel any animation. Like I can use Saren, Royal Guard, and I'm already... Oh, I used Jenny iframe instead. Whoops. Fat fingered it.
All good, all good.
Let me just trigger another test. I haven't tested this before.
It's gonna die.
I have to use it.
It didn't die. It didn't die.
Nah, it's fine. Oh yeah.
Dude, someone in chat already said I might have a hyperburned MIHILE by the end of this video.
Yeah, this class is like I said, it's kind of funny. Like,
yeah.
It's so absurd that it just becomes funny. Like,
yeah.
Okay, now this time for real.
Okay, so this isn't an iframe. This is just you taking. I can see the damage.
Yeah, you see 24k per
yeah.
hit. And then in darkness, I can just face tank all of these goons. Like, they don't give me any status. This is for the whole party as well.
Yo.
So yeah, this class is kind of funny. So this lasts for, at max level, this lasts for 40 seconds. On a 3-minute cooldown. But on 2-minute change, the duration of the shield doesn't actually go down.
Okay.
That means we are a 2-minute class with 1/3 of the time uptime on this shield for the whole party. Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's actually wild.
So you just don't take stun, no blind, no reverse controls. You take only 10% damage, and yeah.
Okay,
and
so
you yourself, you get iframed like crazy.
So everyone make a MIHILE, and we're gonna do MIHILE trades. Okay, so we all have one in our party all the time. That's wild. That's actually
good.
crazy. Yeah.
It's probably really good if you're doing Ex Lotus. It's probably really nice to have one if you're struggling with surviving.
I bet. Damn. Okay. So
yeah, the parry, the party shields, and the funny sword, the summon, that's like the more unique parts of the class, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we can go into detail.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, before we get into the details and like I get you to start ranking all of the stuff on the class, why don't you give us a quick introduction like of yourself? How long you been playing Maple? What got you into it? Maybe any like personal bossing achievements that you might want to highlight or anything?
Sure. I actually, first time I played this game was in February 2018.
Okay.
And I started on Luna in EU on the regular server. And I'd never played Maplestory before at that time, right? So I started playing with a friend of mine from another MMO, and he played as a kid, right? So he knew his way along. And I didn't know what I was doing. I was completely lost, didn't know what to do. And I eventually ended up quitting because my friend, he said, oh, if we had Reboot in EU, I would be playing, but I don't want to play with NA lag. And I said, you know, I don't want to play this game alone. I don't know anybody. So I ended up quitting, and God knows, 6 months later, they came out with EU Reboot.
Nice.
So we both started playing on EU Reboot at the time.
Hell yeah.
No, I only played for like 6 to 9 months at that time when it came out. The game was pretty shit, I'll be honest.
So I've heard.
I also got busy with like IRL. Went to study abroad and stuff. So when I came back, and it was still COVID, and I was stuck at home at my parents' place. I couldn't go to the library for my thesis. I couldn't meet up with my friends, anything. So I had a lot of free time on my hands, and so I ended up picking up Maplestory again. And that time around, it stuck a lot better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then I've been mostly playing since then. I've had a couple times where it took like 2 to 3 months off.
Yeah, a couple little short breaks.
After they killed Reboot and KMS, I took like a 3-month break, and then this year, February, I took another like 6 weeks off or something.
Okay.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster with KMS and GMS.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. There's always other stuff to play as well.
For sure.
Before that, I actually played Wonder King as a kid. So I did come from 2D MMO backgrounds.
Wait,
just not
from
Maplestory.
what?
It was called Wonder King.
Wonder King? I've never heard of that
Yeah.
game in my life. What the heck?
Yeah, it was also a 2D MMO at the time, but yeah.
Okay. Okay, wait. The first
So-
picture that I look at shows a house in the shape of a mushroom.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. Okay. And what
Man.
about like any achievements playing the game, getting bosses done and stuff?
I don't know since when, but like at late 2021, early 2022, whenever around that ballpark for like the past 4 years or so, I think I've been the strongest MIHILE in GMS Heroic.
Okay.
So I've just been very lucky for a very long time.
Yeah.
I had at some point I had one of the fastest Black Mage runs around ignition time because MIHILE was pretty overtuned at the time.
Okay.
And I think at around the same time, I think I was the second class and the third or fourth player to solo H Saren,
Damn. Okay.
which is H Saren was really fucked up back then because you couldn't duck her attacks. The only way to deal with her was to have someone in your party that would apply a touch debuff.
Oh.
her dash-
Okay.
Her dash would not mess you up, so the fight was quite hard.
Or just
And MIHILE was
iframe
just-
for 80% of the time.
Exactly. That's how I did it. You just permanently iframe.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, actually, I think the thing I'm most well known for is back in 2022, I had a H Lotus blindfolded run.
Oh
that I
yeah, my
uploaded.
chat told me about that.
Yeah, that was me.
Do you have is there a video of that like on YouTube somewhere?
Nah, it's deleted. It's
Unlucky.
completely gone. I went into work life and I didn't want my face on the internet,
Yeah, fair enough.
so
people
for
like
like
that.
privacy's sake, I took it off.
Okay. Well, yeah, I might have to get you to try to do that again. And
I don't know about that.
We'll just have to trust that your eyes are closed. Except, wait, H Lotus is just gonna explode. Like you probably don't even have to press any buttons. It's just gonna
Yeah, I would
instantly
probably
explode.
I would probably have to do like Black Mage or something.
Yeah. Damn. That's crazy. Do you think you would still be able to like blindfold some bosses? Like maybe not like current hard bosses, but something like a little bit closer to like your level?
It's tough because a lot of the bosses lack audio cues.
Yeah.
Like really badly.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a severe lack of them, so there's so much luck involved that doing a run longer
Yeah.
than like 6 minutes, it's just grinding it out so badly.
Yeah.
I think I tried back then. I also tried to do around a 10-minute Sea Gloom blindfolded run.
Okay.
And I put like 25 hours into it. I just couldn't get it to work.
Yeah, that's probably really hard.
Yeah, because I didn't want to cheat and use timers or like external tools, so I was like
Yeah.
counting in my head.
Yeah.
And nah, man, I couldn't get it to work. I
Yeah.
tried.
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy. It would definitely like be more reasonable if Nexon, took some notes from the community and maybe fixed some of the audio design in the game a little bit, but
Maybe, but it's
I'm going to
just
keep
like,
pushing for it. I've only been playing the game for 4 months, but I'm just going to keep addressing this issue, and hopefully one day we get a new Inkwell note that says like, hey guys, we're going to work on the audio design of the game, and then I can finally celebrate.
Yeah, I think that would have to come out of KMS. But
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Well, let's get into it then. So,
Yep.
let's talk about MIHILE. First and foremost, the first thing that I always want to talk about with every class, because it's the first thing that everybody wants to know about, let's talk about your burst damage. So, I don't know, like, anything about this class. So, let's talk about, like, whether or not you're 2-minute or 3-minute, any mini bursts that you might have, what the skill sequencing looks like, where your damage comes from, and then if you just want to, like, showcase the burst as well, then that would be great.
Sure. Let me go into Dojo real quick.
I really like your character, like yellow theme as well. The drip.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're like right on MIHILE theme here.
Yes, sir. Okay, so how strong is the burst? It's I would say it's pretty good.
Okay.
It's definitely, I think a lot of people think it's a DPM class. I would describe it as a bursty class with a DPM kit.
Okay.
So it has a pretty good burst, but the uptime on the DPM is just so high that people just assume it's a DPM class.
Yeah, that makes sense because you're just like invincible like 80% of the time, so you can pretty much just
and you do squeeze out a good amount of DPM just because your uptime is so high.
Yeah,
but
makes sense.
If you actually look at the burst in a vacuum against other classes, it's actually not bad at all. Like it's I would say it's above average for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Especially the non-origin burst.
Okay.
The non-origin is very strong. The origin skill is not the strongest, but it's just a short damage nuke.
Yep.
But it's just the regular burst is really good. It's very consistent damage.
Okay.
It's 35 seconds long. Well, it's tricky. So raw is 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Then we have Soul Majesty, which is 25 seconds.
Okay.
Then we have Light of Courage Hexa doesn't show up. This is 35 seconds. This is our main skill, which is also 35. And then Sickness Blessing is 45. And the other main skill is God damn it, it's a 5th job version. It's 115 seconds of 40 final damage. So
okay.
This is why this class is it's tricky. It doesn't really have a mini burst. The mini burst is only one skill, which is only like both of, if I use these twice, once on the big burst and once on the mini burst, over the whole rotation, this is only 4 to 5% of my total output. And you can imagine that on the big burst, it does way more because it's on the raw.
Okay, yeah.
So the mini burst is actually, it's kind of whatever. So this is mostly you pump all your damage out on your big 3-minute burst, and then you just go to town DPMing because you have 40 final damage from the skill for like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. So you're a 3-minute class.
Yes, for now.
3-minute and then a 90-second mini.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in the 2-minute patch, it's going to be very nice because it gets condensed into basically everything gets condensed to 20 seconds exactly. So it goes perfectly it goes hand in hand with raw 5. So you can get your entire condensed burst out in raw 5.
Damn. Okay, that's kind of nice.
But yeah, for now, you're bursting for 35 seconds.
Okay, so let's see. Let's just see a burst rotation then.
Sure. It's a lot of it is sequencer. I'm gonna be using a couple of skills, namely Charge of Light twice, Sword of Light twice, Light of Courage once, and then this skill has a second activation to trigger a big burst attack.
Okay.
And those are the things I want to get off, and then my origin as well.
Okay.
All of that I want in raw, and the rest I want to be using my slashes.
Okay.
So I'll put my summons down, put my sequencer, charging glide. Slash, and then animation cancel my sword, and charging glide again.
Okay.
I keep slashing like this. I notice I don't have attack speed on.
Okay. So you have a couple skills there that are like really short cooldowns, like 10 seconds or something.
Yeah, 10 and 12 seconds.
The S and the D, it looks like.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, seems simple enough. And most of the damage comes out while you are within your roar, but then you still have like some buffs that last beyond that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Most of it is in those skills that I pressed.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
The slashes aren't actually that powerful. So that they're like, if I had to make an estimate, I think these are each like 3 times as strong as one slash. Or like 2 to 3 times as strong as slashing ones.
Okay.
So it's definitely worth it to use them.
Yeah,
and
so
try
that's
to get
definitely why
them in
you
a row.
read them in. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's pretty simple, and you have the shield for the entirety of your burst, right?
Yes, for 40 seconds.
Yeah. That's crazy. Do you when you're bursting, do you worry about using your like parry as well?
If I can, absolutely. It does a good amount of damage.
Okay. So if the boss isn't like bound, or like even if it is bound, but it has like touch damage, you'll just tap it to get the extra damage off there while you're on the boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's sometimes I even in like Ex Lotus, in P2 especially, I purposefully get myself into full gauge so that I get a lot of things attacking me.
Yeah.
So I can get more royal guards during my burst.
Okay. Damn. So there's like there actually is like a little bit to it. It's not just it's not just an invincible class that just holds one button, and it's yeah. Okay. Nice.
No, like the core of the class is you use 2 summons as much as you can. You want 100% uptime on both of these.
Yep.
And then you press this cooldown skill 12 seconds, this one 10 seconds, Royal Guard 5 seconds. And anytime these are down, you're just slashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
It's like pretty
Royal Guard
simple,
can
but it's not
animation
like
cancel.
it's not one button, and that's what I was kind of worried about. But
No, I think I don't want to make it overly complicated, but no, it's you have a couple low cooldown skills, but it's not crazy. Like sometimes if I have a couple of seconds on it, like I have 2 seconds cooldown left on the skill, and Royal Guard is already up, but I want the damage of the skill, I'll just wait, and then I'll animation cancel, and we can see both of them going out at once.
okay. Oh, so you animation cancel the S skill with your Royal Guard.
Yeah, I can also do it with the D skill.
Okay, nice. Your Royal Guard, I just want to confirm, it doesn't deal damage or give you the invincibility if you don't get hit by anything, right?
Correct. I have to get hit.
Okay.
If I whiff, I just look like an idiot. And the skill goes on 5-second cooldown.
Okay.
And this class outside of burst doesn't actually have too much like passive damage reduction. The only thing we really have is one skill which reduces damage taken by 5%. And this is only active for 15 seconds after we parry.
Okay.
So if I haven't parried in the last 15 seconds and I'm not bursting, then I'm actually taking as much damage as your average like archer or thief without like it's just no innate tank.
Yeah.
You have to have
You have to play
get the
aggressively
5%.
to like continuously be proccing that shield, and then you have to like dodge for a second or two, and then just get back on the boss to continue proccing the
sometimes bosses attack like in pretty somewhat reliable consistent intervals, right? And if I have a 5-second parry, 4-second iframe, oftentimes I have a good feeling for if I parry this attack, will I still be in iframed for the next big attack that I'm gonna have to parry?
Yeah.
And if the answer is no, then I'm not gonna parry an attack that I could. I'm gonna wait a second or two, parry something later, and then dodge the attack that will come that I'm expecting later.
Okay, that makes sense.
And during that time, you can eat a lot of chip damage, right?
Yeah.
So there's like also a little bit of risk associated with that because you're not innately tanky
Yeah.
during your DPM phase anyway. So sometimes you can, if you're playing like, you're trying to overly optimize your parry iframe so you don't have to move, and you end up greeting taking chip damage, and you just die to the chip damage.
Yeah.
When you could have royal guarded, you just held the guard, and it looks like, oh, you're an idiot, you forgot to royal guard. It's like, no, No, I made a conscious choice not to royal guard, but you know, it wasn't a very good decision.
It backfired.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let me get you to rank your burst damage performance in comparison to other classes. If we call for the like the entirety of the interview for all the sections, if we call like B average.
Yeah. Does it stop at S or is there SS?
I mean, like some classes I've allowed like the super high outliers. I'll give double S to.
Like an ARC. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Then I would say MIHILE is A.
Okay.
For burst damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty solid.
Pretty solid. Above average. Good burst.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Got it. All right. Let's talk about your off burst then. So let's talk about what's going on while you're DPMing in terms of just like dealing damage.
Yeah, it's actually the same as when I'm bursting.
Okay.
So again, summons, and I'm pressing S and S. So I'm holding down A, I'm pressing S and D off cooldown, and I'm royal guarding off cooldown if I can.
Yeah.
So I have 2 summons and 2 cooldown skills plus royal guard that I want to press as much as I can.
Okay.
And that's it.
So it's like the same, more or less it's the same rotation as when you're bursting. It's just without like your buffs.
Yeah.
And without trying to like you don't run a cont, right? You run roar and weapon jump?
I do. You can run both. You can run either continuous or raw.
Okay.
I'm more of a raw enjoyer.
Okay. So if you're running a cont, you would want to try to get the 3 cooldown skills inside of your if you're running a cont, you would want to get those 3 inside of the cont procs.
It would be nice. I don't know the math on it. I don't know if it's if your skill comes up and con just went on cooldown and you have like 4 seconds downtime and it's a 9-second cooldown. I don't know if it's worth holding. You might as well just cast it off cooldown and you will have it up during your next cont activation again anyway.
Okay.
So I actually don't know if it's worth holding the cooldown. So if you're just gonna end up casting off cooldown, I think if you have like 1 or 2 seconds till your cont activates, you might as well hold them.
Yeah.
But if you're just entering the downtime, then you might as well just use it.
Okay. Okay, pretty simple. So what would you rank your off-burst performance then, compared to other classes?
I think I'll just have to also give it an A.
Yeah.
Simply because the class right now, it is pretty strong right now. I don't know how it will perform in 2-minute patch, but right now it's pretty strong. It's pretty evenly matched between burst and DPM.
Sure.
And you do have the uptime, right?
Yeah.
That's the main argument for the A, is you actually do get it all off.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's kind of hard to not argue A.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not DPM-y enough to give it higher than an A though. In my opinion.
I was gonna say like keep in mind that I mean you could be the judge of it, but like we could give this probably a different rank if we were talking like if all classes were talking about like how it performs on a target dummy versus how it performs in an actual boss fight.
Yeah, then I would give it a B.
Yeah.
But if I'm giving it an actual boss thing, then I'm giving the DPM an A for sure.
I think it's more fair to like put it in a realistic situation and give it like a higher rank because of how easy, or maybe not easy, but how like reliable it is to just keep the uptime on this class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's other classes that can also get really high uptime, but they'll just have way more of the damage distribution on the DPM, right? Think like a Zero or like a Lumi or Kaiser or an Adam or something.
Yeah.
Sure, Shadower, yeah.
Crazy,
and those will be like off-burst S.
Yeah.
MIHILE is mostly A because of the uptime you can get.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's talk about your mobility next.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. So any skill that you have that moves you, let's talk about it and see if you can show it off. And then maybe, I don't know if there is any kind of like cool tricks where you can maybe like chain some of your skills together to like have, I don't know, like, yeah, up to you. Let's just talk about the mobility.
Right, so we have a warrior up jump, which a lot of people don't like, but it sends me straight up.
Okay. And you have to be on the ground to use that, right?
You have to be on the ground to use it, exactly. It's not like the Cygnus Knight's up jump.
Yeah.
But it's also, I think it's better than the warrior up jump, if I'm being honest. I don't know if it's faster or not, but it might go a tiny bit higher.
It does look like it's higher than the hero that I have, but I don't play my hero that much, so.
Yeah, it's negligible, really. It's basically a warrior up jump.
Yeah.
But it's, I would say this is really, really good for MIHILE. First of all, you're always planted on the ground anyway, because the more you move, the less damage you do, right?
Yeah.
So generally speaking, I think this class is very boring to watch because you're just sitting there. If you play MIHILE right, you're sitting in one spot and you're getting into the attack lock.
Yeah.
You're getting locked by the system because you've been standing in place for too long. That's how you play MIHILE, right?
Okay.
So you're not going to be jumping. So up jumping is weird anyway. So you're going to be up jumping. You can shortcut it. You can see I have my key bindings. I don't even have my up jump key bound. Because I up jump by using my rush skill, which is this one, this dash. Up arrow plus rush lets me rush upwards.
Oh, okay.
So I save some keyboard space.
Yeah.
And then the rush, dude, look at this end lag. This thing is mad slow.
Is there like a, can you cancel the end lag on that by hitting like a royal guard or anything?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Nope. But I can, if I want precise movement, I can like cancel it with royal guard, right?
Oh, okay. You can cancel like partway through.
Partway through, I can like rush into attacks and then royal guard them.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
So but it's not really very practical because a lot of times you will be rushing into the hitbox of the thing that you're aiming for. It really only works with like debris. If the debris is coming from above and you want to roll out the debris, but it's very not really that practical.
Okay.
But yeah, you can flash jump after you up jump, which is the big
That's pretty
part.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good, and the nice thing is you're always safe as a MIHILE, right? You don't have to worry about where you're landing because you can roll out everything. So you don't have to worry.
Yeah.
You can also up jump into attacks and royal guard them. I don't know if this guy's high enough, but yeah, definitely is.
Okay.
You can royal guard mid up jump as well. So you can. It's definitely more intended to get you somewhere specific.
Yeah.
But you never have to be worried about rushing into anything.
Yeah.
This ground dash, I almost never use it. I always say if you're using this in bosses, you're doing something wrong. You shouldn't ever need the dash.
Yeah.
If you play this class right, you don't need the dash. The up jump is obviously very useful.
Do you just like normal flash jump if a boss like just teleports a certain distance away from you? Do you just flash jump into it real quick?
I was flash jump because I can also like jump into them with attacks, right?
Yeah.
And then,
yeah, as opposed to using the dash, which just like locks you out of everything else.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what would you rank your mobility then?
Is there any Fs?
I don't think we have an F for mobility yet. But like if you want to be the first, I'd be happy to let that happen.
Who's in D?
Larry, who do we have in D for mobility? There's been a couple classes that have been pretty bad.
I think if I consider the 2-minute patch where someone like Laura and Blaze Wizard, they get forward dashes, and I think they're pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is either a D or an F, right?
Yeah.
The up jump, flash jump is pretty good, but it's not that the mobility is good. It's just that you're always safe because of Royal Guard.
Yeah. Okay, we have Blaze Wizard and Marksman with a D.
Oh, Marksman is clunky. Like really clunky. At least MIHILE feels pretty good on the flash jump and everything.
Yeah.
It's just the dash that is horrible. Ooh, yeah. Put me next to Marksman.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna say this is worse than Marksman. Marksman is fucking foul.
We'll give it a D. I would say honestly, like this probably would be deserving of an F. Simply if you could not flash jump out of the up jump. The fact that you can flash jump out of the up jump means that like there's a little bit of traversal like at least available in your kit. Whether or not
Yeah.
you actually will use it realistically in boss fights, like it does exist.
Yeah, I have really, really high usage of blink. And
Wait, you just RNG
like-
blink all the time?
no, what I do is like I flash jump blink. So if I want to add, like, I don't have any good way to, let's say I want to land on this guy's beard, right?
Yeah.
I don't have any precise movement on this class, so I just do this.
Okay, I see.
And yeah, I mean it's like, what is it, like 15 seconds cooldown with a cooldown hat?
Yeah.
That's somewhat accessible. Yeah, I definitely make use of a lot of like generic mobility with blink.
Okay.
Something like
Yeah.
that as well. I like stop my momentum a lot, so I flash jump, up jump with blink a lot.
Yeah. That's
Because
pretty funny.
if there's big attacks where I have to like up jump, right? Let's say imagine Lucid P1 Dragon is shooting fire, right?
Yeah.
A lot of classes will up jump and blink. I don't have to do that, right? I can just royal guard the breath.
Oh,
or the
true,
golems
yeah.
And the iframe through the entire breath.
Yeah.
I can. A lot of times I don't need blink to float above something. I can just royal guard it and be iframe, so I can keep this for like very small mobility.
Yeah. True. Okay. Okay, well, after mobility, the next thing that we always get into, so we gave it a low ranking. We're going to balance it out in the next section with probably a high ranking, probably going to be the highest ranking we see here. Let's talk about your survivability.
Yeah, this is King Tank, right?
Yeah.
Right, so you saw that this shield is during burst for 40 seconds, 90% damage reduction to all sources. You can make your entire party tank Carlos test, all 5 hits. Because you can combine this with Light of Courage, which is a 12-second duration skill that gives your entire party 400% extra HP. So everybody has 5 times the HP pool, and you can combine it with 90% damage reduction, right? Which means, what is, 5 times your HP times 10? Exactly. You have 50 times your HP in, like, basically. So you can tank multiple hits of 999% damage attacks.
Jesus Christ.
You can make your entire party do that.
That's crazy.
And then, yeah, we have, the 5-second cooldown parry, 4-second iframe duration. This can cooldown reset, by the way. This skill can cooldown reset.
The parry?
Yeah. So you can chain a 4-second iframe, you're still iframed, you parry another attack, you've been iframed for 8 seconds consecutively with 0 downtime.
Damn. That is wild. Somebody wants me to ask you when the last time you died out in a boss fight was.
I'm assuming this means like solo, right? Or like, I guess, yeah.
I mean,
naturally.
In a group, like without like I don't know. I don't know what the later bosses are like. I don't know if there's just like mechanics that just like make you fail. I'm pretty sure there are. They're just mechanics that if you fail, you all just like technically get kicked out. But does that count as dying out?
I think the last time I technically died out, because sometimes you fuck up and you cause your whole party to fail, right? Right, like you mess up a string and carling and your whole party gauges out, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't really consider that dying out because it's like one mistake that kills the whole run.
Yeah.
But
Agreed.
the last time I actually died out, I think it was like day 1 of Ex Lotus release.
I don't know how long ago that was. But I have to assume that was a long time ago. That is crazy.
I think it was like a year ago, basically.
Oh my god. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I usually die out when I practice a new boss, but Limbo is so easy that like you can't even die out in Limbo basically, unless you're like, yikes.
Okay. Okay. Damn. Okay, so we have 4 seconds iframe on a 5-second-ish cooldown, depending on like your cooldown hat and some other things. You have a 90-second cooldown gigantic party shield that also works on yourself.
No. The gigantic party shield is 3-minute cooldown.
Oh, okay,
but it's
okay.
40-second duration.
Okay.
But the 400% extra HP, that one is 90 seconds cooldown.
Okay.
So this is 90 seconds cooldown.
Got it. Okay.
Someone said,
can you relocate your shield? The shield is around you, right? It's just wherever you are.
Which shield are we talking about?
Oh.
This class has so many shields.
That's a good question. I don't know. Do you have...
If you mean the big 3-minute party shield, it follows me.
Yeah.
It's on me the whole thing. The 90-second HP barrier thing, it covers the whole screen. Anybody who's on my screen is getting the buff.
Okay. And does that move with you, or is that from where you press it? It's just as soon as you press it, everyone on your screen gets the buff.
No, they have to be on the screen when I cast it to get the extra HP.
Okay, and then they can walk off your screen, and then they could walk back, like once they have the shield.
Like
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Once I have the yellow HP, they can go wherever they want.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then, yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, it doesn't even matter what else. Do you have any like other iframes? I mean, other than Jenny, or it's just...
No, it's all roll guard.
It's all roll guard. Okay. I mean, I don't want to say it's just, but like it's literally 80%.
Yeah, we only have one iframe. This class kind of need buff.
Yeah, true. But we should get MIHILE another iframe, guys. I think.
Yeah. It's funny. So many times I don't even use Genesis iframe.
I believe that.
Yeah, I just save it for a rainy day if I
ever
fuck up. You know?
you technically wouldn't, if you're trying to min-max damage, you technically wouldn't want to, right? Because if you're in Jenny iframe, then you can't proc your Royal Guard because you can't get hit by anything.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can parry while you're iframed.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So if you cooldown skip your Royal Guard, you can just hit it again, like on second 3 or second 3.5 to just extend the iframe another 4 seconds.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
It's pretty nice. You can sit through an entire like P2 Black Mage FMA. If you get a cooldown skip, you can sit through the whole thing.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's go ahead and
Oh, that wasn't it.
Oh.
That wasn't it.
Okay, sure. Go. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, so this is like after I roll got 15 seconds of -5% damage taken, right?
Yep.
This is pretty minor. This can be enhanced to 10% as well with a hyper skill. Nobody uses it because why would you need more survivability on this class?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it's there if you want it. You can get 10% damage reduction.
Yep.
And Soul Link, third job. If you're somewhat in range of your party members, when you Royal Guard, you give them a 10% yellow HP shield every time you Royal Guard.
Okay.
So this is more like party survivability. Not for myself, but my party members get a little bit of yellow HP.
That's nice.
This thing is like SSS. You might as well make a King Tank tier. I don't know.
Well, you know what? Lucky for you, I actually have 3 S's available, and I'm gonna just openly hand all 3 of these out right now.
Yeah. This thing is absurd. It's so crazy. It's just funny.
Yeah, this is wild.
I can't even make excuses, right? This thing is just like it's so great. It's just funny. Like,
yeah. I'm gonna.
It's awesome.
I wanna challenge a MIHILE player to actually try to die out in a boss fight, because I feel like that's just like, even if you're just spamming Royal Guard on cooldown, like eyes closed, not thinking about it, and see how long it takes someone to die out.
Yeah. The other thing I have to mention is a lot of Grandest bosses, they have gauge mechanics and they have curses and they have alternative fail conditions to dying from damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of classes with quote-unquote really good survivability, like Paladin has really high damage reduction, Buccaneer has defense form, takes like 27% less damage, Blaster has Blaster Shield, 35% damage reduction. It all falls out of the window. You have to dodge because of the alternative fail condition. It's a gauge, it's a debuff. MIHILE is just iframed. It's just iframe. It doesn't fall off. This thing is, it just carries all the way through the game. It just doesn't stop. This is King Tank. Nothing is close. Like, that's everything.
Yeah. This is insane, dude. This class is wild. All right. Let's move on. I think everyone gets the gist of it. This class is literally invincible.
Yeah, if you don't fuck up, but that's every class.
Yeah, but then even if you do fuck up, like that's only one life. You know what I mean? In a lot of situations, it's like, okay, well, you have to fuck up 5 more times still before it's over.
Yeah, the parry is also pretty generous, right? It's 0.24 seconds at max stacks.
Yeah.
So you have a quarter of a second to land the parry between pressing the skill and getting hit.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's pretty generous, and during your burst, it's half a second, 0.5 seconons.
Oh,
it's almost funny.
Okay.
You press the parry, you can do an attack, and if you get hit after that attack, it will still go off because you have half a second to land the parry. It's crazy.
Oh, that's kind of sick. I am slowly but surely getting definitely sold to probably play one of these. Okay, this next section we'll go through really quickly because I think you did a really good job of sort of describing your rotation, whether it was like burst or off burst in those sections respectfully. So anyone who's like interested in the specifics of what buttons he's pressing in what order while he's dealing damage, go check out those sections. For now, what I'm probably going to ask you to do before I ask you to like rate this section is if you're comfortable, if you could maybe go into a boss and just like show off maybe like 3 minutes of the boss fight. So like if we could get like an opener origin burst into whatever 3 minutes of whatever happens during there into another 3 minute like off origin burst.
Yeah, sure. That's just X Lotus, I guess.
Sure. Might as well do Lotus. It's the thing he's most known for, you know?
That's crazy. It's not wrong either.
Close your eyes while we go into this one, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Thinking, yeah, I think I have everything.
All right. So if you could just like walk us through what you're doing while you're doing this.
Summon, sequencer.
Yep.
Skill. Royal Guard, 2 slashes, origin. Slash, skill, another skill. And now my burst is basically over. I'm just spamming slashes, and I'm basically doing my DPM rotation.
That was still crazy damage. That was really, really quick.
Oh, I didn't even bind. Yeah, I still have Jenny iframe as well.
Might as well be fighting a target dummy that like just hits you back.
Pretty much. And Royal got this. And I move so I don't get attack locked. Skip Royal Guard twice, so I got 3 Royal Guards off just then with the cooldown skip.
Damn. Do you play a cooldown skip inner or no?
I don't. You can, but it's more damage to just go with for damage.
Okay.
Because you have to get hit, right? If you're binding a boss, especially party bosses, you're not really getting hit.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to play with high effects on, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
I'm not used to this.
It doesn't even matter. I saw your HP go down one time.
Once. Yeah, that was pretty scary, no? Can't really see everything.
This is so Giga Chad. So what is your personal method of keeping track of the duration of your iframe, your Royal Guard?
I watch the Q up button,
okay.
actually.
Yeah, that's what I was
watch
gonna
the Q
ask.
button, and I look how much cooldown I have left, and based on that, I know
Yeah.
what the duration on my iframe is.
And when it has like 1 second left, you're like, okay, I have to dodge.
Yeah, I'll look at the, like, I'll see an attack coming up, and I watch my cooldown drop down, and I will, like, on a very short notice, make a decision. Am I still gonna be framed? Am I gonna have Royal Guard back up, or do I have to dodge?
Yeah.
And I like anytime Royal Guard is dropping down, I'm paying attention to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm bursting again here.
That burst is like surprisingly strong.
I told you this is a bursty class.
Yeah. That was really solid. Your origin hit like a truck. I wasn't expecting it to hit that hard. You kind of undersold the origin a little bit.
It might look like that, but because I'm pressing a lot of like very strong skills in quick succession.
Oh yeah, okay.
Especially if I use it at the end of the origin, it might. Oh, he's not
Oh, it
coming
like
down
all
now.
lines up together. Yeah.
Yeah, it might look like it's all the origin, but a lot of it is just a regular burst.
Yeah, all the damage coming out at once between origin and then all the other skills that.
See, oh, I died there. See, I missed wrong Royal Guard, and I basically lost my door potion.
Oh shit.
I'm a noob.
Yeah, this is crazy. All right, well, you don't have to keep going if you don't want. We've got, I think we've got the gist of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Before I ask you, chat wants to see your gear.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a juicer.
Yeah, a little bit.
Should I just drag over each item quickly, or?
Sure, yeah. Just hover it all real quick. And people can pause or
Yeah.
whatever. Looks like a couple big pieces in there.
Yeah, I need a raw
Couple really
flash.
old pieces in there too, I see.
It's actually worse than a Daybreak. Because the flame is not that crazy. My Daybreak on my mobbing...
Awkward.
my Daybreak in my inventory is actually stronger.
Awkward.
If I double primed it would be like 0-1 FD higher, but I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
I'm not double priming an item for 0-1 FD.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm at 103.4k converted right now.
Okay. Can we see the CP
Wow.
too?
Sure. I'm 10 set as well.
Casual. Casual 10 set.
Like I said, I'm a little bit of a lucker dog.
Was that a... Wait.
What?
Can you over the TC again? Oh, double prime. Okay. For some reason I thought
Yeah, it's a
I thought
sandwich.
I thought I saw triple. I was like, "Oh my, I was gonna lose."
Yeah, no, it's a sandwich pod.
Okay, I mean still double
And
prime,
then
double prime
fans.
TC.
I actually hit this today. Like
Oh
a couple
shit,
hours ago.
grats with the with
Thank
Inkwell.
No, just farmed.
Oh,
I hit this
okay.
with the Inkwell cards, which was a side grade.
Okay, thank
But-
you, Inkwell.
Thank you, Inkwell. But yeah, I actually do have I think a 30 with healing. Yeah. 30
okay.
boss with large amount of HP and MP. This would actually be better than this, but I like the visual of this one, so I'm using this one.
Okay.
Yeah. So 40, 35, and 30.
Yo, you know that guy Kobe? He said that his gear on his MIHILE is better than yours.
I don't know about all that, but he's probably the better MIHILE player, if I'm gonna be honest. That he can have the gear.
Damn, 513 is wild. That is crazy. Okay, can I ask another weird question? What's your culvert score?
I did this today before I hit the boss farm. Where is it? 109.6, so it should be 110.
Damn, with the boss
Yeah.
fam 110. Damn.
Pretty, yeah.
Okay. 110 on the immortal class, by the way. Not like 110 on like a juicer straight DPS class. Like, yeah. That's wild. That's really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you for a rating.
This class is not bad, man. People think it's weak. It's not.
No,
like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely have a lot of people in comments saying like I'm making this class because I had no idea it was this good. Myself being one of them, probably. Okay, I'm gonna ask you for a rating. Wait. On this class's rotation, its playstyle. So this is going to be the first of 2 biased ratings that I ask you for. So what I want to know is basically rate this class on how much you enjoy playing. How much you enjoy playing it. Just its playstyle, like how engaged it keeps you in boss fights. How much do you enjoy this class? More or less is what I'm asking.
Yeah. So if Blaster is an SS, then MIHILE is an S for me.
Okay. You like playing the Blaster more?
Yeah, for now.
Interesting. Okay.
Now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's actually so interesting. Those 2 classes are very different. But
yeah, kind of, yeah.
Kind of Giga Chad though to be playing a MIHILE and a Blaster. I'm not gonna lie. Damn. All right. We'll leave it at that for now. Sorry, I cut you off. You were going to say something else before I asked you for the ranking.
Yeah, I just said they released a patch in KMS today, and Blaster's getting some very questionable changes, so MIHILE might take the cake after all.
Oh, okay.
I just think it's there's a lot of classes that have like animation cancels or comboing. I just think it's very fun that you can animation cancel specifically with a parry.
Yeah.
So it's not just you're just spamming your combos or your animation cancel if 2 skills are on cooldown. You actually have a condition, right? You need to get hit. I think that makes it very satisfying to me, personally.
Yeah. So can you...
I think that's what...
Can you pretty much press your Royal Guard like during any other skill?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what example can I do? Like will skill? I used it.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty sick.
I can summon Phalanx and use it. You can see it cancels.
Yeah, so you can pretty much just press it anytime. It's like very reactive. So you don't have to be like, oh shit, I'm in the middle of an animation, I'm gonna get hit. Like you're just like, it doesn't matter.
You don't want to press the keys at the exact same moment.
Sure.
You wanna, like roll your fingers. Like
but if you had already queued up a skill right before something's about to hit you, you can still react. Yeah,
but you want to press it. I mean, optimally, you want to press it as late as possible, right?
Yeah.
So you get the least amount of animation cancel, animation cast time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, makes sense. All right, let's move on and let's talk about the difficulty of this class. So, even if you don't think it's particularly difficult overall, I want to know, in your opinion, what you think the most difficult part of picking up MIHILE as like a new player, whether it's just new to the class or new to the game. What you think is the like number one most difficult thing to get a grasp on.
I mean, this applies to all classes in a way,
sure,
but even more so to MIHILE because of the parry. A lot of attacks in this game have very odd timings.
Yeah.
Like you see the animation, you would expect an attack right now, but it comes out way later. I think the classic example would be Damien's dash,
Yeah.
It would also be something like Saren's dash, for example. She misses you, but you're in the corner and it lingers in the wall. Like you can flash up into a Saren that is flash jumping towards the wall and the hitbox will be active. A lot of wills, pushes, and attacks, they're so delayed, right?
Uh-huh.
And then there's attacks that, you don't have to really Royal Guard them, but I do, because if God knows I'm playing MIHILE, I want to parry everything. If you want to like parry Carlos's FMAs, they're very slow. I don't know. It's a very awkward timing in my opinion. Not the P2 test. The P2 test is very easy because it's a visual cue. But the one where he triggers an additional system in P1 and P2, that one, the timing is it's very slow. It's awkward in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of attacks in this game, especially newer content, they have attacks that blink. That's for example like high mountain attacks or the big fat laser in Exlodus. A lot of attacks they blink or flicker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. In Limbo, for example, in P3. In dark mode, the hands blink 5 times before they come down, and in white mode, they blink 3 times. And if you want to parry those mechanics, either you go by feel because you like subconsciously saw it flickering, or you're paying attention to those visual tells.
Okay.
To like get the timing. So it's like you have to pay more attention if you want to play this like properly, or if you want to parry everything, then I think it's immediately obvious.
Yeah.
I think the skill floor is pretty low, but if you actually want to like properly main this and like parry everything, because why wouldn't you? Because you're MIHILE, you're playing the class to parry.
Yep.
Then there's a lot of it's surprisingly a lot to take in over the course of playing the whole game.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to do all that, but I would say it's certainly something.
Yeah. Okay. It's kind of like playing like a Dark Souls boss for the first time, right? And like sometimes it looks like they're about to swing at you, but then they like stall for a second, and you kind of just have to get used to the timings of stuff.
Yeah. I'm very big on like Monster Hunter.
Yeah. Same thing with like Monster Hunter. Yeah. They they like lift their hand up and then they like flinch at you, like psych you out sometimes when you're first learning those fights.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So if you had to give this class like a difficulty ranking then overall, in terms of like being able to play it at like an average level of performance, where do you think you would rank it? If S is like Blaster, like difficult, and then if D is like super easy.
Okay, what's average? Like an Aron or something? Or like a Nightwalker?
We haven't even done a Ren yet. I don't even know what we gave Nightwalker either. What did we give like average? There's probably a lot of classes that we gave like average difficulty rankings to. I think we gave like Kane an average difficulty ranking.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if Bowmaster is D, then put me in C.
Okay. And what if Bowmaster's F?
What else is in C?
I think C sounds like pretty fair.
Yeah, it's not. There's I think there's a bit more to it than say a Buccaneer or a Hero or a Bowmaster Marksman. I think there's more souls to this class than those. Yeah, but it's also not like. Yeah, no, it's like C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we had a lot of the B rankings that we had were like Xenon, Ilium, Ho Young, Kane. I said
because the difficulty on this class doesn't come from surviving. I mean, to an extent it does. If you don't know the parries, you're just gonna perish. But once you get past that point, it really just comes down to drawing out the damage from your kit. Yeah. Where that. Yeah, I think C is fair.
Okay. All right, not bad. Okay, next let's talk about your support stuff that you bring to a party. So any kind of like buffs, debuffs, utility, whatever, anything that helps the party.
Yeah. Charging Light. This is one of my cooldown skills that I use. Applies a 10% debuff. Okay. Which is funny because the skill description just shows X% more damage for party members. Thank you, Nexon.
So it's 10%. It's a 10% damage increase.
Yeah, thanks, Nexon. Okay. I mean, I guess X is Roman for 10 or something.
True. Yeah. Okay.
Nerd emoji. But yeah, it's 10% damage, and then we have basically Royal Guard has stacks, right? Mm-hmm. You can see 5 stacks. Okay. So at 5 stacks, I get 100 attack power. 100 attack power for myself. With Soul Link, this transfers half the amount I have in my stacks to my party members.
Oh.
So if I have 100 attack power, my party members get 50 attack. If I have 80, my party members get 40, etc. So if I'm at 5 stacks, my party members get 50 attack power if they're in range of me. Like,
yeah.
The range is like, I don't know, between these slimes, basically.
Yeah. Damn.
Between these spirits to me, this is roughly the range.
Okay.
If they're in this range close to me, they get 50 attack power and magic attack as well. So it's universal. And then I have basically Hero's Rage. I have Encourage with a 30 attack power. This is only physical.
Yeah, okay.
So it's 80 attack and 10% damage, which is in endgame terms. I don't know if it scales differently earlier on, but this is roughly 3 FD.
Okay.
Maybe a smidgen more. And then, 30 attack less for mages, so like 2.3-ish.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is permanent uptime, basically.
Okay.
So.
And then, so that's like all of your offensive support. What about the defensive support for anyone who didn't catch it in the earlier section?
Yeah, again, Soul Link, anyone who is in the range of this, not only do they get the 50 attack and magic attack, they also get a 10% yellow extra HP barrier whenever I Royal Guard.
Okay.
Which can happen every 5 seconds, right? So I can like constantly refresh their shield.
Yep.
Helps a little bit with chip damage. It's not super practical. Then we have really all that's left is the plus 400% HP.
Yep.
This is less the lower level it is. I think the 5th job version is 300%.
Oh, okay.
Which is still like
a lot.
You're never gonna exhaust this. So 300% or 400% doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah.
So this is 90 seconds cooldown, 12-second duration. It just quintuples your HP bar for everybody. So they can tank 300% damage attacks and all that jazz.
Yeah.
And then the shield is at max level, 40 seconds, 90% damage reduction. And again, you don't take status effects. It's not all status effects though. It's a bit tricky. You can imagine anything that's in C10 and below, it will protect from. Saren Blind, it will also protect from, but it does not protect against, say, Black Mage curses.
Yeah.
It doesn't protect if you get gauged in Saren. You're still locked. If you get hit by the laser in Saren, you're still locked.
Yeah.
Right? Those don't work. If you get hit by the left laser in Carlos, by the machine, you're also still locked. It doesn't protect from any of those. You're going to need a bishop to get you out of those.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's,
Okay.
It's just stuns, reverse controls, blinds. Yeah.
That's a lot of party support. Where would you rank it then for support capabilities?
It very much depends on the boss. If we go limbo, my defensive support is completely useless, right? It's all about the 3% FD that I'm giving.
Okay.
But if we're going into Extreme Carlos, this is actually pretty good. Like, actually really good value.
Okay.
So it depends on the boss, but the offensive support is still there. I always say, MIHILE goes up and down in the damage rankings, but the damage support kind of alleviates any lower ranking that it would have. It's just really just a reliable DPS in your party.
Yeah.
Is what you should see it as. It's going to carry its weight usually.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff in its kit, I think, would be like really helpful for new players in like some of their early partying stuff, like C10s and maybe even like hard Lotus and Damien and whatever. But right?
even Saren and Carlos is very good. Yeah. It's just that it's really just Carling and Limbo. And I mean, you're going to be separated in Baldrix as well, so I guess it doesn't really do much there either. Okay.
So like in general, for most of the bosses, like if we don't count the newest ones, like the hardest ones, what would you rank it for those?
If we're not talking late endgame, then it's probably going to be around... I mean, they nerfed a lot of supports, huh?
Yeah.
I'm assuming Lin is in its own tier.
Lin was absolutely in its own tier. Yeah, I think
And
that.
then we have,
I think
like-
that's the
we have,
reason
like,
I have the
Bish.
triple S.
We have like Bishop in S.
I haven't done
What's an
Bishop yet,
A?
actually. A.
What other classes
I'm
are
gonna
in
be
A?
honest. There were a lot of classes in A. Like probably a
Yeah, that
lot of
makes
classes
sense.
that I would say like maybe weren't even necessarily deserving of A. Arc, Zero, and Mech all had S. We had.
Yeah, those. Ah, okay. I was gonna say those deserve S.
Yeah.
Probably.
We gave. I want to say we gave like Mercedes an A. There's a lot of stuff in A.
Merc should be on this. Merc should be an S. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, if Arc is an S, then I feel like MIHILE should also be an S.
Okay.
Because Arc is like twice the damage support that I give, but it's half uptime. Mine is half that, but it's perm uptime, and I bring the defensive support.
As well. Yeah. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. From
think
what
S
I've
sounds
seen,
about
I think
right
I
then.
think it's for sure an S. Like if I
Yeah.
see a MIHILE in my parties personally as a new player, if I see a MIHILE apply to my parties, like I'm taking you because that's more damage
Yeah.
for me, and then I also will live more, which
Yeah,
in
I'm
turn
very
equals
much,
more damage, right?
Yeah, I'm very much endgame pilled on this, where I'm just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
all
100%
that
fair.
matters is damage because everybody knows how to play
Yeah.
already.
100% fair. 100%.
But yeah, I think S is, in general, over the whole game, is probably accurate.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, let's move on and let's talk about your Hexa stats. Not stats, your Hexa matrix stuff. So, specifically, let's see your masteries and origin and your like 5th job boosters. Anything that like changes your kit, changes your play style, or anything of note that like increases your damage substantially.
Yeah, this class of 6 job is very, very boring. We're basically still playing the same way as we were in 5th job.
Okay.
Very much so. This just became an updated version of our basic attack. It does literally nothing more than a fresh animation and increased damage. Royal Guard just got more attack power on unlock. But this was also, I think, bottom 5 weakest second masteries in the game, and you got half the value from level 1 or something.
Okay.
So level 1 on this is pretty decent because you get 50 attack power right away.
Okay.
But overall, it's not a huge upgrade. Install Shield and Charging Light, they're just damage buffs, and Charging Light gets an enhanced slash every 35 seconds, sends a projectile. But it doesn't really do anything else than damage.
Okay.
So, and it's not really worth playing around the enhanced version's cooldown. You just press it off cooldown anyway. So you don't. It's just a passive bonus.
Sure.
Then we have offensive, defense, final attack, Soul Majesty. This is. You can pretty much ignore all 3 of these skills. Soul Majesty is one of your burst buffs, but you don't even really necessarily need to know how these skills work. They're just kind of happening.
Okay.
Basically, whenever you Royal Guard something, it applies a debuff. Like I can show you, I guess. And when you attack it, it explodes.
Ah, okay.
So you can see, boom, it's this. Oh, I forgot to set HP. You get this big circle around him, and
Yeah.
you can press it, and you see this wave flying off
Ah,
of
okay,
it.
okay.
And when I roll guard again, it has the debuff, but you don't see the circle
Yeah.
because it has a set cooldown.
Okay.
So you have to wait for like roughly 9 seconds before you can get it again.
Okay.
This is offensive defense, so it just explodes when you attack it after royal guarding. Another reason why you want to royal guard all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's just, basically, this is not just a defensive skill. You want to press this as much as possible. If you can parry, it just does more damage than if you were to hold it.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes you have to make a decision if am I going to hold it for uptime or am I going to press it for damage. But I mean, you can just press it for damage, generally speaking. Like,
yeah, especially in probably a lot of the like early bosses, you can probably get away with just pressing it.
You don't have to get into the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
But basically, what Soul Majesty is you press it, you see this debuff, right? When I press this, install shield applies my Royal Guard debuff.
Oh, okay.
Wait a second. So boom, I'm looking for the border. It's there. And it's there.
Yep.
And it's there.
And it reduced the like cooldown of it, the internal cooldown.
Yeah, it reduces it to 2 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
So from 9 or 10 seconds to 2 seconds, and then you explode these waves, and you see the sport animation on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just Soul Majesty. It's just a burst skill. You don't really have to know too much.
Yeah.
You just want to know that you want to go at Royal Guard as much as possible and explode the buffs.
Yeah.
But you don't have to pay attention to it. It's just extra.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, the masteries are very.
Your mastery 2.
Yeah.
That is like a fully new skill, right? This whole thing.
No, it's just more attack power.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
all of them are just new animations.
Yeah.
And more damage. There's no new mechanics.
Okay. What about your 5th job boosters? Is anything like is anything like duration or cooldown affected in here, or is it all just like numbers?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. The big shield. The big shield that I've been hyping up so much is only 99 seconds for the buff and 33 FD.
Okay.
And it goes all the way up to 115 seconds and 40 FD.
Damn, okay.
So it goes longer duration and 7 FD extra.
And more damage,
you can see the damage reduction in 5th job is only 83%. So this goes up to 90%.
Got it.
As you level it.
Got it.
The same with Light of Courage. 25 seconds, 25% damage.
Yep.
This goes up to 35 seconds, 40% damage, which is very bad. This is very, very minuscule. This used to be one of the worst.
Yeah. The duration is probably still pretty good.
Yeah, it's the duration is for the damage buff, not for the actual shield. The shield stays 12 seconds.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But in 5th job, this is only a buff. It's only the yellow HP, and it's a damage buff. And what they did with 6th job is they added a damage portion to it.
Okay.
So this is now a burst skill. It does a pretty hefty amount of damage.
Okay.
Now this is like 4 to 5% of my whole damage output.
Okay.
Using this skill. So level 1 gets half of the power of mastering the skill, and it's new.
Yeah.
So you can imagine if you get level 1, it's basically a really, really big damage increase at level 1.
Gain, yeah. Okay.
And you're not going to level it for a while. You're going to be focusing on masteries, but getting level 1 of that skill is very, very good.
Okay.
Yeah. I think MIHILE has one of the lowest damage gained from 6th job early on. I think it might be
from early 6th job.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
It very much scales very, very linearly all the way to the end.
Okay. In terms of quality of life, like, do your hitboxes get a little bit bigger from unlocking the masteries? Not that it really matters because you should be like on top of the boss pretty much all the time anyway, but
yeah, really only my main attack.
Okay.
So this has a mobbing mode and a bossing mode.
Yep.
The mobbing mode is a bit bigger. I can maybe show you. Core 3 and 4. So it looks like this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not that much bigger.
Okay.
Just a new animation. And then the 6th job... Oh, sorry. The 6th job version is these slashes. I'm pretty sure it increased the horizontal reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hitting it from over here at the behind the portal.
Yeah.
And the 5th job version is a bit smaller, I believe. Yeah, I'm not hitting it.
Yeah.
I have to go over here. It's not a big increase in damage, actually, in range, actually.
And again, it shouldn't really, for bosses, it shouldn't really matter because you should be on top of the boss most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Alright,
the 6th job is very lackluster.
Yeah, so if I had to get you to rank, like, basically the need for someone to, like, get 6th job, both for, like, damage gain, yeah, but also for playstyle, just low all around.
F tier.
Yeah. Okay.
You really don't need it. It doesn't change anything about the playstyle of the class. Only thing it does is making this a damage skill, but you're going to be pressing it on burst anyway, no matter what.
Yeah.
But if you want to have like a 240 MIHILE boss meal, 250, 230, yeah, it works perfectly fine. You don't need 6 job on this thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to take this further, this class continues to scale with Hexa very linearly. So it's not a cheap, not a fragment efficient meal, I would say.
So either like either fully commit to this class or just make this for fun little whatever mule.
Like a 5th job mule. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Let's go and let's talk about your farming then.
Oh, I haven't prepped a farming rotation. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Yeah, let's see some like early Grandis, like anywhere. Yeah, anywhere like 260 to, I mean up to like Odium maybe, 270 if that's all right. And I want to see specifically what farming is like with like very, very, very little Janus investment or like even no Janus investment if there's any like notable farming rotations without Janus.
Sure. Let me.
It's probably been a long time since you've been on one of these maps.
Yeah.
A lot of my a lot of people have been struggling to find like an early Grandis map that they remember because apparently they changed a lot of these maps too.
This is not the map I'm looking for. Okay. This is also not the one I'm looking for. What the hell? Wait, maybe they did actually change everything. Yeah, they actually did. That's crazy. Didn't they have archers here? Am I crazy? Yeah, they did. They changed them. Huh. Well, let me see if I can cook something here.
A lot of people go to the library as well. I think library is like super popular.
Like the library too?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, this is kind of disgusting to loot, no?
I guess it depends. You want the XP rates or you want the meso rates? I'm always a fan of meso rates. I like being super lazy. Burning Cernium. Yeah, a couple people have showed this map off too. Some of these like.
Let me get rid of my burst. So you can stand here and roll guard, and you have the summons on the left.
Okay. Oh, so roll guard's like a big explosion.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let me see what the summons are. How much the summons are doing on the left. Okay. Okay. I see. And both of those summons last a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god, not
I'm
bad.
using Dusk right here as well.
Yeah, if you had Janus 1, you would just use Dusk to clean up, like the extra stragglers.
Yeah, you could also put Janus maybe like here or something. Yeah, okay, that was a very shit placement. What the fuck am I doing? I'm not cooking.
No, it's all good. You haven't been here in probably a really long time.
Yeah, it's good. You have one big summon, you have Fountain, and then
Yeah.
You can mid-air place the summon, so it's
So you can put it like pretty precisely where you want it.
yeah. Maybe this map. Oh, there's a lot of mobs on this map. Hell yeah. If we put Janice over here, oh, it's on cooldown. If we put install shield over here, and then maybe something like this.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, if you... Oh. One sec. Let me place Dusk here. And then Fountain here. And then we'll put install shield here. That's better.
Ah, there we go.
For
So
the battle analysis and...
So it's like one button per spawn.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it's
then-
33.
and then
I think this is
resummon,
full
yeah.
clear. Probably.
Yeah. Okay, so it's pretty lazy. It's not like... Do you have, oh, you're a Cygnus Knight, so you can technically do that thing where you, like, summon the chickens, right? And then you have, like, your Dusk proc like crazy as well if you're strong enough.
Hell yeah. Let me try that.
The chicken farming is so crazy.
Let's put Dusk here. Let me put my install here, this here. And then I just pull my chickens. Let me reset my BA and start. Let's see how many I'm catching by just standing here. 30. $32 that time.
Not bad.
I mean, it's working.
Yeah.
Might be a little better with an extra line of cooldown, but
For 100% AFK, yeah, this is pretty good. How long do the chickens last?
I think... I mean, let's test, I guess.
It's 30-second cooldown.
that's
They
it.
last 30 seconds?
Let's see. Let's see when they run out. I think it's around 24 seconds, but I'm not sure. That might be the cooldown of the skill. Let me do some quick math. Cog 30 times 0.95 minus 2. It's 26.5 seconds with 200 merc.
Okay.
I didn't check the BA. Yeah, it's around like 24 seconds. So you have like 2 to 3 seconds downtime on the chickens. Ooh, fraggy.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a
The
couple
farming-
options. Fairly
Yeah.
decently lazy, but like, yeah, not like fully AFK like some other classes.
Yeah, if you actually bother and look up a rotation, unlike I did just now, you should be able to find quite a lot
for
of
sure.
maps.
Yeah.
And if not, just look where bishops grind, because bishops can basically do the exact same grinding stuff. It's pretty much identical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a lot of bishops, so there should be resources out there.
So what do you think you would want to rank the farming on this with all of those like things in mind?
It's like an A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
You have a mid-air placeable summon. Summons do good damage. You have roll guard, and you can cycle these two skills, and they all hit like 3 platforms. They all one-shot incredibly easily. Quad plat. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Do you have chickens as well? If you want to go into that later on,
Yeah.
I do that literally.
If
I
you want
place
to take
on
a little
3
break,
alts.
just throw the chickens out.
Yeah, I alt type a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think it's solid. I think it's solid for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about my last section, which is going to be your animations. So this is a goofy, fun little section, but a lot of people want to see the difference between your skills without masteries and then what they look like when you get your masteries unlocked.
Sure. What the fuck am I doing? Sorry, it's like 1:40 in the morning.
You're good. You're good. We're almost done. We're gonna clean this up real quick and then let you go.
Yeah. So the mobbing cross looks like this.
Yep.
It's kind of weird. It's like clips in the front. The bossing version, I think this one's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's flashy.
There's the install shield in 5th shop version.
Okay.
And then charging light is it's so fast it's hard to see what's even going on.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? I'm just gonna ignore offensive guard because it's like just a passive proc. Who cares?
Sure.
That's charging light, and then equipping the 5th job skills again. And then we have the mobbing that's the bossing version. It's the mobbing version.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's kind of neat.
Yeah.
And then the slash version, I actually preferred the 5th job version over this. The install shield.
Nice.
Nicer.
Yeah.
I don't like the attack animation, but when it's just sitting there, it looks kind of neat.
Yeah.
And then charging light it looks almost the same. Maybe a
Yo,
little
it's like
more
there's like an
saturated.
actual like knight that came out there.
Yeah, it's the same in the 5th job and the 6th job version, but
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
it's just this knight.
Yeah, it's
that
pretty cool.
stabs. It's really fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sick. All right, let me see the origin one more time.
Yeah, sure.
Whoa. I didn't notice it before. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like the NPC holding the sword into the ground and then it
Yeah.
explodes.
Chills. They love that theme. They love like something come flying in from the sky and then hitting the ground. They
Yeah.
love that. There's a lot of those.
I also really like yellow for this class.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Okay, do you have any other animations you particularly like? Wait, hit the big shield again. This one is sick. I like this animation a lot.
Yeah, it looks a little bit outdated in my opinion, but I think the idea is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Yeah. Now we also have when we pop this shield, has this area around it.
Yeah, okay. That's
And
pretty
then
cool
we have
too.
the big sword.
Yeah, true. The sword and the wings that you said you can get if you don't have
Yeah, you can enable the wings. If I take off the shield,
Yeah.
you can get these wings and then turn them off if you don't like them.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I don't like them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so in your biased opinion, what would you rank the animations of the class overall?
I think it's like a B.
Okay, fair.
I think I think most people are not gonna like it. It's a bit too much yellow. And it's very much it's just all swords and shields in yellow. I think if you're like really into that aesthetic, there's
Yeah.
enough to like about it. I don't really care. I play with 0 animations,
Yeah.
so I can see better and parry.
I like
care
the
much for
animations.
it, but
I
don't
think it's really
dislike them
cool.
either.
Personally,
Yeah,
obviously,
I think
like
it's like average.
I do think it could be better, but I like it. I don't
Yeah,
really
I
have too
think
many
it's-
complaints about the animations.
I like that it's not too over the top.
Yeah,
A lot of the animations are
yeah. Like you had
more
full
modest, I
animations
guess.
on, and I could kind of still see like at least a little bit of what the boss is doing, whereas other classes have full animations on, and you literally like it covers the entire screen with like
Yeah.
explosions of light.
Yeah, just don't do that in Saren.
Yeah.
You're actually not gonna see it dancing nothing.
Okay, well that pretty much covers it for everything that I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna let chat maybe ask any questions that they have before we let you go while we have you here.
Sure.
Usually they have a couple things that they end up asking, so I'll just cover those real quick while they maybe put out some more unique questions. First of all, everyone wants to know how this class is going to be affected by the 2-minute patch update.
Yeah. Basically, it stays mostly the same. The only thing that happens is its burst gets condensed, and the 90-second skill becomes a 60-second. The duration of the shield stays the same. and the 3-minute all become 2 minutes. And again, the big party shield stays 40 seconds. So a third uptime. That's basically a defensive buff. And the burst gets heavily nerfed, but it also gets heavily condensed into 20 seconds.
Okay.
So we don't have the exact numbers because KMS doesn't have a lot of MIHILE players. I'm gonna have to do some testing when it comes.
Okay.
At the moment, we expect it to be a slight nerf, like 4%-ish, but we don't know for sure. The other thing is that if you have, right now, a 15 seconds raw on a 35-second burst, it's really high value already. But if the burst is getting condensed to 20 seconds, even with all the burst nerfs, it should still be a really, really good raw class, I'd imagine.
Yeah, sure.
And even more so with the Raw 5 if you can get one. So I don't think the burst is going anywhere, even if the patch notes, it looks like the burst is going bye-bye.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to play exactly the same, just 2 minutes.
Your shield is lasting you said the duration stays the same. So your shield lasts, it's going to have more uptime because it's shorter cooldown, but same duration. W.
Exactly.
That's pretty nice. Okay. Next question would be, is the class ping reliant at all?
Might get different answers depending on who you ask. I would say yes, but not in the way that people think it is.
Okay.
The parry itself is client-sided.
Okay.
But every time you succeed with a parry, the end lag of Royal Guard is kind of dependent on the ping. So the higher ping you have, the longer you're stuck in animation of the parry.
Okay.
And since the main enjoyment for me of the class is to animation cancel skills with the parry, if you have really high ping and you get stuck in the guard animation, the value of animation canceling with guard becomes lower.
Yeah.
Because you're just stuck in animation. It might even be to the point at some ping where it's a damage loss to animation cancel.
Interesting.
And you should just use it defensively.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, because back in 2018, before EU reboot was a thing, I tried to play NA. Couldn't do it, man. People are saying, oh, NA, if you play on NA, it's the same if you use exit lag. Nah, man. I mean, it's cool that you guys got used to it. I can't do it, man. I got used to the low ping. I can't change. I can't. I feel it, man.
Yeah.
I definitely feel the difference. I don't like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say it's ping dependent, but it's not unplayable. Basically.
Yeah. And it kind of, from person to person, right? Like if you're not used to it playing a certain way, then maybe it won't bother you as much, but.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Not bad. Somebody said Magic Crash S tier for Codex Horntail.
Bruh. I don't know. Did you talk about the skill with like the Explorer Warriors, like Hero or something?
The thing that strips off the like damage reflect and the like.
Yeah.
We have
this as well.
Yeah, removes some debuffs from some of the like really early bosses.
This like really, really early boss. It doesn't even work on Akechi. Like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
If you're doing like Akarium in Dojo or Pink Bean in Dojo, then yeah, you can use this to get rid of their damage reflect. But that's pretty much it.
Okay. Someone said if there was one thing you could change about the class if you had the chance, what would it be?
I actually think this class is almost perfect.
Damn.
The enhanced version of this skill is 35 seconds cooldown, even after the 2-minute patch. And the 2-minute patch, they made everything 30-second cooldown, 60-second cooldown, 120. This skill is 35. Why is it 35?
I just forgot.
This is just my OCD, but like, it doesn't even increase the damage much if they did it. But it's like, bro, why? What kind of such a stupid oversight?
Yeah.
Oh, also, this is getting addressed in KMS though. I don't like weapon aura being a stack system and having temp uptime. Managing this for 100% uptime is annoying.
Agree.
And Sickness Blessing ramps up over time, over 45 seconds. I think this is ass. And KMS apparently thinks the same, because today there was a balance patch changing it to be just 70% damage.
Okay.
For 45 seconds. So all my gripes are going away anyway, except for the 35-second cooldown on this. Like, why?
Okay.
Whatever. Who cares? I don't really have much I would change about the class.
Okay. W. He loves it.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna let you go because I know it's late and we've taken up enough of your time.
Yeah. Sorry. I've yapped a bit.
No, don't apologize. Do not apologize. I'm the one asking all the questions because Well, actually, no. You know what? It is your fault because you're making me excited about the class. So then I'm asking more questions about it because like I'm really into it. So it is your fault, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I think a lot of people say this class is... Oh, quick tip. Anyone who's making a MIHILE, link skills. You have your own link skill. This shit, keybind it. This is a burst buff. You need this shit. It's 25% damage. It lasts with buff duration up to like 90 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Keybind this. Important. Put it in your sequencer.
Okay.
The other thing is, when you use Radiant Soul, this is your main 5th job burst skill. When you're bursting, press it again. You get one activation that does a lot of damage.
Okay.
A lot of people miss these two things. They boss on MIHILE and they're missing out on like 10 FD. And they say, oh, this does no damage.
Okay.
And then the other things, use Phalanx Charge. This does a lot of damage for MIHILE because our range, you see 220 if I buff up. This goes to like 800. So it goes even higher, but because yeah. So we increase our range by a fuckload on our burst. It's not that our skills do a lot of damage. It's just that our range is buffed so high that everything does a lot of damage.
Got it.
So Phalanx Charge and even to an extent Will and Saren skill, they all do quite a lot of damage on MIHILE.
Okay.
So use them.
Damn, that's
Phalanx
crazy.
Charge is really nice. Especially the lower Hexa you are, the more damage it does.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go, guys. There you go. All right, ARCAH, thank you so much, bro. Seriously, I needed a MIHILE so bad, and it's not even that we got a MIHILE. We actually got, like, the blindfolded goat. So... Dude, that's so cool to me. I haven't heard of anybody else killing or doing anything in this game blindfolded. So that's actually really cool.
Yeah, it was just for shits and giggles when I was streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, yeah, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much, guys. Give it up for ARCAH. We got literally everyone was asking for this. Every time MIHILE was mentioned, people were like, ARCAH? Maybe ARCAH. ARCAH. So yeah, so I don't know how you heard or like what happened, but thank you and all the people who reached out to you to get you here. Yeah, thank you to them as well.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Absolutely, bro. Anytime, literally anytime you want to hang or just talk about your class or talk about whatever, just let me know. I'm here. All right. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your night. Get some rest. Thanks for staying up so late. Appreciate it.
Yeah, gladly. Had a great time. Have a great rest of your stream.
Yep. Thank you, bro. All right, we'll talk soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Later. Damn. ARCAH's actually the GOAT, guys. What an honestly amazing interview. That was... I will not be surprised if there are tons and tons and tons of new MIHILEs coming out because of this. Like let's just be honest, that class seems very, very good. Like very, very, very good. Way better than people give it credit for, I think. Just because it's immortal doesn't mean it doesn't deal damage as well. We found that out today. This class is crazy. Did you see his burst in Ex Lotus? That was wild. Like way more damage than I was expecting. Yes, he's very geared, but like still, the class is very strong. Like look at the rankings for like everything, dude. And the other thing too is even if you just want to play it, look at the Hexa Importance, right? Literally just make one and play it as 5th job, like slowly level it up over time, and you're still going to have a really, really, really strong mule. Play a MIHILE, make a MIHILE, 100%. Like, that class is just crazy. And you're going to get invited to parties. Like, I don't know a single new player who's going to be like, oh, I don't want to live longer. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually so sick. That is so sick. I love that. And like many other classes with the like longtime professionals that we've had on, I'm sure someone already said in chat, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who have played MIHILE who had some things clarified. This is actually kind of cool. Look at this. Sorry, I'm going to show this before we go to the end of this video. Look at this. People are smegaing. Thank you, ARCAH. Is this the MIHILE? This is cool. Damn. ARCAH, actually the GOAT. ARCAH's playing on EU, right? So like you won't even see that, but hopefully he does at some point. Anyway, if you guys are in the chat, thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in the community votes. Thank you for being supportive and respectful of my guest as usual. Just thank you for being here and being supportive of me and the series and all of this. If you are watching on YouTube, I hope this answered all of your questions. If for whatever reason there's something that wasn't clear in any of that, then feel free to ask. Let us know. I can pass the questions along to the professionals and hopefully get any of your last questions answered. That's it. That's all I got. I don't really have any conclusion. I think that was an absolute W interview. And I'm going to be honest, I am going to go make my MIHILE probably right now. Yep. And I hope that you guys do too. Okay. Anyway, I got to go do that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.